Hi guys, and welcome back to my reaction videos. We are in episode 3 of Hawkeye. Episode 2 ended with the reveal of Echo. So again, for all you people who don't know Echo outside of the MCU, she is particularly well known in the Daredevil comic book universe, and her ties to Kingpin. So seeing how episode 2 ended, I'm pretty sure, just the way they normally go with TV storytelling, that we are going to get a little backstory on Echo. So let's just jump into the episode and see what's in store.
Uncle will take you home after class.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. Oh, okay. So if that's not the Kingpin, I am going to cry. But they did it. They're gonna cross over. That's totally him. That's totally the Kingpin. And I just love the way that they purposely put it in there while at the same time trying to be mysterious about it. I really hope it's the same actor from the Daredevil series on Netflix. Is it gonna be canon? Is the Daredevil series on Netflix gonna be canon? Or are they just gonna reuse the actor and just have him be a different Kingpin? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I almost cried. I mean, the eyes are watery. I almost cried. Oh, that was so good. I do like the fact that we're seeing more of the Ronin backstory, because obviously we only saw Ronin really in Avengers Endgame, and it was such a cool concept and kind of character development for Hawkeye, but of course it was only in that one film. So I'm really happy that we're seeing it more in this show. So in the comic books, Echo actually has this handprint tattoo on her face. It's white. When her father died, he was holding her cheek, and then he had the blood on his hand. It kind of left a handprint mark. So I don't know if that was foreshadowing or just a clever little hint dropped in. Whew, I almost cried. I almost cried.
Maya, no!
Oh, God.
No, now's not the time to be scared. We're gonna get out of this. You'll go back to living your life.
I mean, the green screen is a bit apparent, but I'll forgive it because it's still an amazing shot. Like when they're in the car and it's just panning around them in a circle. Ah, so good.
I'm so happy to hear your voice. Thank you.
This episode is really trying to make me cry. Oh, Jeremy Renner did so well in that scene. And there was just such a good moment between the two characters. Just Kate really understanding what Clint is kind of giving up to help her. And then, of course, Clint trying to be the good guy and helping out Kate in her situation, even though he knows he can't be home for Christmas. If that had kept on for 30 more seconds, there would have been real tears. Tears.
No.
Oof. Another mention of Uncle. It's the Kingpin, and they're trying to keep a low profile. We don't know why, but something is happening in the MCU, and the Kingpin is involved, and I do not think it's an accident that he said this got out of hand. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Picture this. In purple.
I'm sorry, Kate. I'm not a role model to anyone.
Don't move.
Ooh, and it's the Ronin sword. Whew. Episode 3 was really kind of pulling on the heartstrings. There was twice where I almost literally cried. I like that they're still going into the ramifications of Endgame, because straight off in episode 1, when Clint was watching the Broadway show of Steve Rogers, Black Widow pops up. You can see that he, is still kind of distraught over her death. So Clint still has this big survivor's guilt about, obviously surviving, Natasha sacrificing herself for him. And one could argue he's kind of punishing himself. Even though he is a good guy and wants to help out Kate, he's also kind of punishing himself and not allowing himself to be happy and not allowing himself to go home for Christmas because of the survivor's guilt. So I do like that they're starting to kind of tap into that. Okay, but the best thing about this episode is the mention of Uncle, aka the Kingpin. I 100% believe it is the Kingpin. Echo's first in command. I don't know the guy's name. The other one who could do sign language. He mentioned that they have to keep a low profile. So they're up to something. I'm pretty sure we're going to find out what that is in this season. But they could be setting up the hand, which, you know, like I said, he mentioned things got out of hand. I do think that was a clever play on words. In the comic books, the hand, or basically this kind of ninja mafia. And one of the key things you have to know about the Hand is their ties to the Kingpin, and also they're very much tied to the character of Elektra, who is also very much tied to the character of Daredevil. So I do think that Daredevil will be canon, or because of all the things that fans really want to see, that they're going to bring Charlie Cox and Vincent, oh, I forgot his last name, but the guy who played the Kingpin, they'll bring them both into the MCU. And I'm still hoping that maybe we'll see Charlie Cox in Spider-Man No Way Home. So originally in the comic books, Echo thought Daredevil killed her father, but it was actually revealed that the Kingpin killed her father. But in the MCU, it's obviously Ronin who killed her father. So the MCU is connecting Echo to the wider MCU by having Hawkeye during his whole Ronin phase being the one to have taken out her father. And the only thing that I'm really wondering now is because now we're 3 episodes in, there's only 6, and we have not seen Yelena. And we do know that after the post-credit scenes of Black Widow, that Yelena is after Hawkeye. And she's nowhere to be seen, and I really need her to get in the show because I want to see more of her, and I do not want to just see her pop into 1 episode. She needs to be in it for more. So where the hell is Yelena? That's what I want to know. Alright guys, that's it for my reaction video. What do you guys think of episode 3 of Hawkeye? Did you cry? Because I just about did. And thanks again so much for watching, and I will talk at you guys later. Bye.